Dear student, how are you? I am also fine. Thank you very much. Sit down. Dear student, I discussed about the right form of verbs in the previous class. Have you understood? Dear student, I discussed about the definition of right form verbs, classification of right form of verbs, form of right form of verbs, how to use 6 forms in right form verbs. Dear student, we discussed about the definition of verb, classification of verb, form of verb, including 3 rules of right form verbs. Dear student, now I want to discuss about the rule number 4. Dear student, to turn be verb place sentence into the negative and interrogative, we have to use do, does, did according to the tense and subject. Have you understood? Dear student, I want to give an example. So look at the blackboard. Rule number 4. Dear student, number 1, the girl not read a book. Number 2, he come here yesterday. Dear student, number 1, the girl not read a book. Actually, it is an assertive sentence, and it also negative sentence. So there is no be verb in this sentence. That's why I can take do or does as auxiliary verb or be verb. Have you understood? Dear student, if you want to turn this sentence into negative, you have to use do or does. If the subject is third person singular number, we have to use does. Have you understood? And another person, we have to use do. Have you understood? Dear student, the girl not read a book. The girl does not read a book. Dear student, we have to use does, whereas the subject is third person singular number. Have you understood? Dear student, number 2, it is an interrogative sentence, so we can use did as an auxiliary verb. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. He Did he come here yesterday? Dear student, it is an interrogative sentence, so we can use it before subject. Have you understood? Dear student, rule number 5. Dear student, if, what, when, where, why, how, etc. remain in the interrogative sentence. So we have to take to be verb before subject. But if not to be verb, so we have to take do, does, did according to tense and person. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. What you do dear student, it is interrogative sentence. So there is a double spot what. That's why we have to use auxiliary verb before the subject. There is no auxiliary verb in this sentence. We have to take do, does, and did. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. What do you do? Dear student, we have used do before the subjective, whereas there is no auxiliary verb. There is no auxiliary verb in this sentence, so we have to use auxiliary verb before subject. What do you do? Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. Now I want to discuss about rule number 6 of right form verbs. Dear student, rule number 6. If now, at present, at this moment, remain in any sentence, this sentence will be present continuous tense. Have you understood? Present continuous tense, at first you have to know the structure of present continuous tense. At first subject, then am is up, then verb including ing, then object. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. He read a book now. He read a book now. Dear student, now he is present in this sentence. So, this be present continuous tense, such as he is reading a book now. Have you understood? Dear student, now I want to discuss about the rule number 7. Look at the blackboard. Dear student, if have, has, had remain in any sentence, we have to use verb 3 after those. That means we have to use verb 3 after have, has and had. Have you understood? Dear student, verb 3 that means past participle form of verb. Have you understood? Look at the blackboard. He has finished the work. Dear student, it has been used has in this sentence. Finished verb is presented after has. So finish will be verb 3. Whereas after has, have, had, verb will be past participle form. He has finished the work. Dear student, now I want to discuss about the rule number 8. Look at the blackboard and listen to me. Dear student, if just now, already, yet, ever, recently, etc. remain in any sentence, this sentence will be present perfect tense. Dear student, present perfect tense. At first you have to know about the structure of present perfect tense. If you want to make a present perfect tense, you have to know the structure of present perfect tense. Present perfect tense structure is at first subject, have or has, then verb 3, then object. Have you understood? Let's look at the blackboard. I see him recently. Dear student, look at the blackboard. Recently is present in this sentence. So, if recently is in the any sentence, this sentence will be present perfect tense. I have seen him recently. Have you understood? Dear student, actually, if you want to use correct verb, you have to know some rules about the right form verbs. Let's now I want to discuss about the rule number 9. Rule number 9. Dear student, if yesterday, ago, long since, last night, etc. in any sentence, the sentence will be past indefinite tense. Have you understood? Dear student, if there are yesterday, ago, long since, last night, etc. remain in any sentence, this sentence will be past indefinite tense. That's mean simple past tense. Have you understood? Dear student, if you want to make past indefinite tense, at first you have to know the structure of past indefinite tense. The structure of past indefinite tense. At first subject, then verb 2. Past participle form of verb. Then object. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. He come home yesterday. Dear student, whereas there is yesterday in this sentence, whereas there is yesterday in this sentence, so this sentence will be past indefinite tense. Look at the blackboard. He came home yesterday. Dear student, have you understood? Dear student, now I want to discuss about the rule number 10. Dear student, if two verbs if two verbs remain in any sentence, so we have to use ing with second verb, or we have to use to before verb. Dear student, have you understood? Dear student, rule number 10. If two verbs remain in any sentence, we have to use ing with second verb, or we have to use to before verb. For example, look at the blackboard. I saw him read. Dear student, in this sentence, here saw is one verb, another did is another verb. There are two verbs in this sentence, so we have to use ing with the second verb read. I saw him reading. Or we can use to before the second verb, such as I saw him to read. Have you understood? Dear student, now I am to discuss about rule number 11. Dear student, look at the blackboard. Rule number 11. Dear student, if that remains at the beginning of the sentence. If would that remains at the beginning of the sentence. We have to use could after subject and verb will be verb on. Have you understood? Dear student, who look at the blackboard. Would that I see a tiger. I see a tiger. Dear student, this sentence will be begun with would that. So we have to use could after the subject I. And main verb C will be verb on. Verb on, that means present form of verb. Have you understood? Dear student, look at the blackboard. Would that I see a tiger. Would that I could see a tiger. Have you understood? Dear student, now I am to discuss about rule number 12. Dear student, rule number 12. Main verb will be verb 3 after to be and having. Have you understood? Dear student, rule number 12. Main verb will be verb 3 after to be and having. Such as the war is to be do. Dear student, the verb is to be do. If any verb is used after to be, verb will be verb 3. Have you understood? The verb is to be done. Dear student, do present form, past participle form done. Have you understood? Dear student, he ran away. He ran away having seen the police. Dear student, after having, main verb will be verb 3. Verb 3, that means past participle form of verb. Have you understood? Look at the blackboard. He ran away having seen the police. Seen the police. Seen. Verb 3. Seen. Verb 1. Have you understood? Dear student, Now I want to finish here. Thanks to all. See you again. Thank you very much.